Okay. So, this time I was ready. So, I talked about... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me move over here. That would help. Hello, and welcome to Tiermaker tier lists, where we're just basically going to be ranking all the video game franchises. But this time, I came ready, because last time... I think when I was making the tier list last Friday, what happened was I was basically, what's the word? I used the same thing I did for, my usual games. So what happened is I ended up having, like, music playing during the Silent Hill stream. So I've remedied that in multiple ways. Well, I've remedied that in one way, but I've also taken precautions for, like, just in case, to take every step to make sure that that doesn't happen again. So first of all, I just have a separate thing now, so that, like, there's only one of those that has the music, the BGM. But, second of all, there is going to be a stream between this and Silent Hill F, because I've started working on the schedule, like, literally just a few minutes before the stream. So I haven't fully finished it yet, because I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, because I have to be a little more thoughtful than I realized, especially since I'm going to be playing Silent Hill F for a while, so what I play between Silent Hill F streams kind of matters, a bit more than I thought it would. But, yeah, basically, I'll go ahead and say this, even though I haven't, like, actually finished or posted, like, let alone posted the schedule. I will be playing Silent Hill F basically immediately, on, like, pretty much Monday, and then Tuesday, and then, whatever I do for a break between then, and then maybe another, I'll see. That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out, is the general structure of the week, because I've still been kind of experimenting with the schedule. Like, this week, I'm streaming all but one day, which is Saturday. Yeah, that's Saturday. But I'm next week I might try to see if I can do a week where I can stream, every day. Because, like I said, I'm trying to experiment to find the best one. I think I can do, if nothing else, I can at least do a week where I have only one day break. But, because 2 days is probably my maximum, because I like streaming most days of a week, so 5 days streaming and 2 days break is kind of a good one for me, but, like, I think I kind of like what I have set up now. The only issue was, there was some other stuff that came up, so that has nothing to do with the actual schedule itself, though. But, I think we might maybe try, like, breakless week next week, but I'm gonna see how that goes. I haven't fully made up my mind on that. And how little it might make up for, like, the break I took for the holidays, because I had holiday stuff going on. It was like a 4-day break, but still, it's a bit longer than I'm used to going, like, with not streaming. But, anyways, I've talked way too much already, so let's go ahead and... Okay, I get this, it's not even showing the... Okay, well, I have to remake the thing. Give me a second. I forgot it doesn't keep the same one. Okay then. Tier list. And I thought I had everything set up, too. I mean, I technically did, but, it just... I forgot that I have to do it like this. Man, even when I think I have everything right... Something finds a way to go wrong. But that's alright. And then we do this. And then we do this. And then, yep. Just right on top of me. I can handle that. I'm a switch. What the fuck? Who said that? Okay. Great. I've said this before, but great start. Oh, My monitor is huge, so I won't be able to get, like, the... Nobody cares about that. That's just the side. Well, actually, you know what? I can do this, and look, it's just like, look, that's just, yeah. Alright, so then we do this. Alright, perfect. Now let me... Okay then. Everything is good now. That was the only thing that needed to be changed, and it's only because I thought I had it, done the right way. But I was dumb, and I didn't, so... Whoops. That's okay, though. Alright, so... I kind of wish I would have brought some coffee in here with me this time, because, we are, oh, this is gonna be a long one. We're probably gonna be doing this for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this. I said this in a few places, but this might end up having to be a two-parter, but we will see. We will see. In fact, I'm gonna put some music on in the background because I have my, actual audio capture muted, just because, like, that's the way I have to do it for games, because my setup is so weird when it comes to audio output, just in general. It's genuinely anomalous, the way it captures audio sometimes. Bloons, S tier, I win. Go away. I'm kidding. If Bloons is on here, I will at least consider your input, like, when ranking it. But, yeah, like I said, this one might end up having to be a two-parter, but we'll see. Either way, we're gonna be here for a bit, so I am gonna put on some music for myself to enjoy, because, otherwise I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, so we're good now. Y'all shouldn't be able to hear this. I'm gonna turn it down because it's loud and distracting. There we go. Okay. Alright, then we're ready to start. Okay, so... Well, let me make sure y'all can't hear this. Okay, yeah. Alright, good. Alright. Alright, so starting off with Street Fighter. I've never actually played Street Fighter. It's one of those things that I have respect for, even though I've never played it. I just feel like since there's a never played tier, I kind of have to put it there, because unfortunately, I have never played it. And I don't really like, I can't really say I like it enough to put it anywhere else, because there's some that maybe I haven't played, but I've watched, and I find them entertaining. But, yeah. But with Street Fighter, it's not the type of genre I'm into, and I just have never played it. I have respect for it, because, you know, it's Street Fighter. That is John fighting game. But yeah. It's, wait, why did I do that? Never mind, whatever. But it's not, I don't think it's bad at all. The only issue is, again, I just have never played it. I have never once played Street Fighter. Well, maybe I have, but, you know, like, in arcade form, just kind of passively. And, yeah, it's a fighting game. So, yeah, never played. See, this is what I mean. Even the ones I haven't played, I have a lot to talk about. Hold on, let me, I'm so, yeah. But yeah, that's, I think it's, yeah, Red Dead next. Sorry, I was checking something. Red Dead, just wanted everyone to see the ads. Let's go, ads. Red Dead. I've never played Red Dead. And again, I don't have enough, personal experience with it to put it anywhere else, but it looks like a fine enough game. I do like cowboys. Cowboys are fun. Cowboys are always fun. There's like a weird, overlap between clowns, cowboys, and like a few other things for me. Obviously because I myself am a clown, but I have worked with a cowboy, before in the past, so I like them. Never played it though. It looks fine. I'm not sure that I won't ever play it. It's just not something that appeals to me that, like, enough to go out of my way to play right now, so. Oh, wow. There's a lot. Okay, so Halo, again, I've never played Halo. I know that's, like, a cardinal sin, apparently. Well, not really a cardinal sin. The thing is, I don't really play shooters that much. I don't. I'm okay. Apparently, I'm good at flicking, according to my friend who does play a lot of shooters. It's just my tracking is what needs work, but apparently I'm really good at just flicking, which, I don't know, that's good, I guess. So, it's not that the software isn't installed, so to speak. It's more that I don't find it to be a pleasurable enough experience to go out of my way to play shooters most of the time. I've never played John's Space Game. No, I haven't played John's Space Game. Okay, so here's the thing. I have technically played Halo, but it was so long ago that I don't remember that much about it, and it's not, like, any time I've interacted with it since then has been, like, I've watched videos about it, or I've watched people play it, and I just don't have enough of my own opinion about it to put it anywhere but never played, so. Grand Theft Auto, okay, so here's the thing. I'm putting it in mid, only because that's how, like, I'm having a hard time figuring out how I feel about it. You know what? No, I'll put it in good. Because it is genuinely impressive how much they put into an open world with, like, especially nowadays where games, like, tend to make an open world to hide how empty it is. It's impressive that they put, like, they managed to put, like, so much into an open world and make it pretty much all worth interacting with. I have to say that I'm putting it in good just because I'm acknowledging how impressive that is, and it does do some good things. I might actually just bump it down to above average because I just don't really care that much for Grand Theft Auto. It's not that I dislike it, but again, it's the same thing with, like, shooters. It's just, like, it's not the kind of gaming experience I personally like that much, so. Well, maybe. I don't know. If I played it again, maybe I would. It's fun. It is a fun time when you turn it on. And that is pretty much all I could ask for from a game like that. So I'll put it in good, yeah. I might have to get up and get something to drink in a minute because I forgot how much this is. Okay. Mass Effect. I haven't played Mass Effect. I'm gonna be so real. Even back when, like, BioWare was, like, good, I didn't play, like, any of their games. I know a bit about Mass Effect. I know a little bit more about Dragon Age, but I've just never played either of them because it's not, like, I would actually probably like them is the thing. I just have never played them. But I have friends who really like both games, so I have some trickle-down knowledge of people talking about it. You have played, like, 5 games ever? You've sent 5 messages ever. Fuck you. I'm joking. I'm joking. Actually, oh, yeah, you've sent 4 messages ever. Oh, look who's small number now. Anyways, we just haven't gotten to the ones I've played, alright? Go to hell. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Don't go to hell. Stay here, stay with me. Watch video games. But yeah, Mass Effect seems interesting. It's something, like, I've played a little bit of, or I've mostly watched people play, so I just don't really have enough of my own opinion about it to put it anywhere else. Damn it, you're right. I'm so sorry. The Sims. It's okay. I'll actually put it above average. No, I'm putting it in mid because, EA can actually burn. I don't like EA. The Sims is okay. I haven't played it in a long time, but unlike Mass Effect or Halo, where I've played a little bit of it in the past and don't remember it, I played a bit of Sims in the past, and maybe the more recent past, and I actually kind of remember it, and I remember having an okay time, but I don't, since I don't really like management sims all that much, it mostly turns into me making, like, characters, pre-existing characters from other things, or OCs that I have, and then just putting them in an enclosure and being like, yay, like, the funny people that are interacting. And that's about it. It's good for that kind of experience. I'm sure if you liked management sims a bit more, like, someone else might put it a bit higher. I don't, unfortunately, so sorry, Sims. Sorry, people who like, John Simulator. Castlevania, I love Castlevania. I'm actually, we had our first very good. I absolutely adore Castlevania. I love Symphony of the Night, I love Order of Ecclesia, I love Aria of Sorrow and Aria of the Dawn. I love them. I can't put it any higher than that because unfortunately the franchise has kind of been dead for a while, and it just barely got resurrected with the Netflix anime, which is kind of the opposite of what happened with Devil May Cry if you think about it. Sad. But anyways, Konami has been treating their older franchises a bit kinder recently, so maybe we will get a good Castlevania again. This is one of the few cases where I'm actually rooting for a remake of some kind rather than a new game. I would love a new game, obviously. If they make a new Castlevania, I would be over the moon. But, like, what I want is, I kind of want a remastered Order of Ecclesia, because we've gotten, like, a bunch of remasters of Symphony of the Night, and I love Symphony of the Night. I love Symphony of the Night to death, but I want other games too. I want to be able to play Order of Ecclesia on anything but the DS, please. I can already play Symphony of the Night on basically any gaming console ever. Let me play Order of Ecclesia somewhere. Please, John Konami. I think if it weren't for the fact that Order of Ecclesia was, like, locked to the DS as of right now, if I remember correctly, I would probably that would probably be my favorite. But I haven't been able to play it in so long. I mean, I have a 3DS still, but I don't have the physical game, and this is why I say you should always get physical media. But, yeah, as of right now, Symphony of the Night's my favorite, but Order of Ecclesia would probably take the title if it weren't for the fact that I just can't play it. Well, maybe I can. I might, you know what, I might look into it after this. We might be doing an Order of Ecclesia stream, if I can do that. If nothing else, emulator. But, yeah, very good. Castlevania is very good. I think it might have set some of my preferences pretty early on, because nowadays I do love me a good Metroidvania. I do. I got Ender Lilies just, like, grabbed me by the throat, and I loved it, and I still need to play Ender Magnolia. That might be what we need to do on stream. But, yeah, well, we can think about that later. Some games I might play off stream also, because it is inherently a different experience streaming a game and not streaming a game, so we'll see. And you know what? Enough talk about that. We're not streaming that right now. We're streaming video game franchises. So, to wrap that up, Castlevania, very good. I can't really put it in Masterpiece, because, it's had some rough patches, and honestly, it hasn't done enough recently for me to consider moving it out of Masterpiece, because the only thing I can think of is the anime, and buddy, I'm sorry, but that's not a game. So, you're just staying in very good for now. Resident Evil. Alright, so here's the thing. I don't actually personally like Resident Evil, but it did create the survival horror genre, and by extension, it's part of the reason Silent Hill exists. And, not only that, but Resident Evil 4 is the reason that Devil May Cry exists, so I may not like Resident Evil, however, Resident Evil has either directly or indirectly helped create two things that I absolutely love. So, I may not care much for Resident Evil personally. I've played a little bit of, like, I think Village and 7, and I've watched full playthroughs of them. I've watched people play other games. I don't care. It's not something that appeals to me at all. I will always give it its flowers because, again, it is part of the reason Silent Hill exists, and it's part of the reason, that, Devil May Cry exists. It's actually the main reason, because fun fact, in case you didn't know, I'm pretty sure everyone knows this by now, but the original pitch for Resident Evil 4 was, like, basically a superhuman guy who fought, like, demonic entities or something, and then they were like, that's a good idea, but maybe not for this game. Let's go with something else. And you know what? That's, like, amazing. That wouldn't happen nowadays. If they had an idea that wasn't exactly what they wanted, they would just be like, we don't need to do that ever. Okay, like, moving on. That's not what they did back then. They said, that is a good idea for a game, and by Jove, we will make a game like that. But we should probably do something else for Resident Evil 4. And that's how Devil May Cry 1 was born. So, Resident Evil is the mother, it personally birthed, Silent Hill and, well, no, it personally birthed, Devil May Cry. But it wasn't the stepmother, it was the mother that stepped up for Silent Hill, kind of. I mean, not really. Actually, the thing with Silent Hill was that it was technically Konami's answer to Resident Evil. Like, the execs were like, okay, well, Resident Evil did really good, make something like that. But then they stopped caring about the project, so Team Silent was just basically able to do whatever they want. So they were able to make a unique game. But, I talk more about that, in the video essay that I'm still working on. But, yeah, Resident Evil, I'm putting it in at the bottom of very good, purely because I have respect for it as a franchise. It's, again, not my speed, but it is something that I have respect for purely because of what it managed to create. Like, again, Devil May Cry and Silent Hill both wouldn't exist without this, and for that alone, it deserves to be in very good by the transitive property. I think this is King of Fighters. Okay, so if I'm putting John fighting game in never played, of course I've never played King of Fighters, alright? Like, there are very few fighting games I have personally played, and King of Fighters is not one of them. So, yeah, never played. I don't even really have any thoughts on it. I don't know that much about King of Fighters, so, yeah. Mortal Kombat, same, but I'll put it next to Street Fighter because I at least have a little bit of experience with it, because it's Mortal Kombat. Everyone's played a little bit of Mortal Kombat. Well, most people have, but I've played so little of it that I can't really tell you what I feel about it. Like, we're putting so many, like... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to make a new rule because we're putting so many games that I have technically played in never played, but, like, the issue is that I just don't have enough of an opinion about any of them to put them anywhere above mid, and I know me putting, like, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Halo in mid is, like, I feel wrong doing that, so I'd rather just say I never played them, because I just haven't played enough of them to put them anywhere else. Well, whatever. Mortal Kombat is in never played. I have played it, it's just... I haven't played Slop Fighter. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I have opinions about it, it's just I can't really put some of these anywhere other than mid just because I'm not as passionate about them as I am about some of them. You know what? Okay, we're gonna have to make this decision early on, and by early on I mean before we get, like, into all of this, but, yeah, I think we're gonna start putting these in mid, and look, I'll put this above average, I'll put this above average, I'll put this mid, I don't know, man. Not this, what? Halo, what are you doing, Mass Effect? Stay down there. Like, I know me putting Halo in mid is very, very bad, but I have to specify that it's only because I've played so little of it that I just don't have much of an opinion on it, alright? Like, that's kind of why I wanted to originally have them and never played, because I have played them, just not enough. I don't interact with these games enough to have a very strong opinion either way, so whatever. We'll just put them here. And then I'll have to clarify that so people don't, like, come to my actual house. My circus tent. Capcom versus. It is, okay, I'll put it with the rest of these. You know what, I'll put it above Mortal Kombat, I guess. Capcom versus I've at least played a little bit of, and I'm gonna be so real, I only ever play it so I can fight as Dante and sometimes Virgil, so, yeah, it's alright. Marvel versus Capcom is kind of fun. I don't have that much to say about it. They're fighting games. I just sometimes play them, I guess. Battlefield, never played. You could not pay me to play Battlefield or, you know what, while we're here, Call of Duty. War of the War! Like, you will never get me to play shooter slop. I would, like, if you held me at gunpoint, better pull the trigger in the game and in real life. I'm not playing, bro. You could not pay me to play shooter slop. I'm sure some people enjoy them, and I'm not saying you're wrong at all. This is just the kind of thing that I will never personally play. Also, the recent games from both of them have been kind of slop. I can't lie. Like, I know that that might not be my place to say, because again, I don't play them, but like, how can y'all be fine getting the same game every 2 years? Like, it's the same game, but they do a different war. Sometimes the shooting man is different. I don't get it. Like, again, maybe it's just not for me. I just can't play shooter slop. I'm sorry. I know, like, these two games are like whatever, like they are John shooting game, but I don't care. I don't like them that much. I don't play them at all ever, so never played and I never will. Medal of Honor, a slightly more honorable, never played, because I mean, I don't know, maybe I just have more respect for it because it's less. It's a bit of an earlier entry. I think the first Medal of Honor was before the first Battlefield or the first Call of Duty, so it earns a little bit more respect just because it's one of the founding fathers, so to speak, and it also, I think if I remember correctly, people, like, it actually had some pretty good mechanics and stuff, so like solid gameplay. So I'll put it above these two at the very least, just because I know enough about it to know that it's actually, you know what, there we go. Well, I haven't played them, so I can't say that. I'm sorry. But yeah, so Medal of Honor, never played it, but I have heard good things about it. Minecraft, it's mid. Like, it's I know everyone plays Minecraft. Oh, wow, yeah, everyone plays Minecraft. I don't care. It's a good game. Look, we'll put it above average, actually. I just have more fun playing, like, just about anything else. I know there's, like, that joke of, like, oh, bro, when he has something to do instead of hopping on during the 2-week hyperfixation or whatever. That's kind of what Minecraft is. It's the game that I'll occasionally play a little bit of for like 2 weeks with some of my friends, and then we'll forget about it and play literally anything else. It's carried by mods nowadays. Exactly. It's like, it says something that the most fun I have when playing Minecraft is honestly when it's modded to basically be a different game. So you know what, I'm putting it back in mid. I can't rank potential. I'm sorry. I can't rank what's not there. I can't put Minecraft in above average just because the modding experience makes it good and because of the nostalgia. I'm sorry, it's mid. I'm sure there are going to be people who are mad about that, but I don't care. This is my tier list, and I personally don't find Minecraft that enjoyable nowadays, so there we go. This is only semi-objective because I don't think there's such a thing as fully objective anyways, but, like, I don't like thinking about, never mind. But also because, like, I wouldn't feel right putting something that I don't personally like that much into Masterpiece or whatever just because everyone else is like, oh, this game is so good! And, like, cool, I don't care. It could be... Never mind. I'm about to go down a rabbit hole. We have so much stuff to rank. Doom. Okay, so I don't play shooters. However, Doom is just really fucking fun to play. When I say I don't play shooters, there's an asterisk. I don't play most shooters. There are games that I do play regardless of my preferences, and those two games are Doom and Ultra Kill. I play them because they are very fun. They do something different that other shooters don't do, usually, is what it ends up being. They're close enough to other games, or they excel at what they do so much that I just don't care that it's a genre that I have very little love for. Doom is so good, and honestly, as a Toho fan, I feel like I can't rank Doom any lower than good anyways, because, like, that's my cousin, bro. That's my cousin Doom. So, I'll put it in good. I don't have that much to say about it. Dark Ages, I haven't heard that much about it. I've heard good things, but I also heard bad things. I was hearing some pretty mixed things about Doom Dark Ages. Doom the Dark Age, I mean. But also, that was, like... That was around the time that Silent Hill F released, so mind you, I had my head pretty deep into that instead of anywhere else. Wow, that didn't sound good. Anyways, Guilty Gear. I've never played Guilty Gear. The music's cool. The style looks good. You know what? I'm putting it at the top of the fighting area of never played, just because it's, the style looks cool, and honestly, like, style gets you a long, long way, especially for me. Like, hold on. I'm checking something real quick. Alright. So, it's just not something I've ever played, but, like, it looks good. And, again, honestly, that is enough for me. Because it's, like, it has a good style. And, that's more than a lot of games have nowadays. They'll just be like, they'll just be like, guys, look how impressive the graphics are, and then it's, yeah, man, that's cool, I don't care, it looks like every other game that's come out this year, unless they do something good with, like, the actual presentation, but we'll get to that, we will get to that, trust me. Persona, it's okay. As someone who has played Persona, and this actually is my cup of tea because we're getting into RPG territory, I think Persona is okay. I think I really liked Persona 5 back when it first came out, and I might have put this a bit higher, but I don't know. I just don't feel as strongly towards it nowadays. It's a fun time, and again, see Guilty Gear, it has a really strong sense of style. The music is really good. I just don't really like it that much nowadays. Actually, you know what? I'll put it in good because it's a very solid RPG. Like, it's really fun gameplay wise. I think the issue is that for me, story wise, it just doesn't really. I just don't really find it that good anymore. Guys, look, you can punch. Yeah, true. You can punch in the shoot game. But yeah. I just don't really find the story that good nowadays, and that's kind of part of the Persona games, is the story, and the fact that I don't really find the stories that good anymore. Like, maybe my standards are a bit too high. Maybe if I replayed them, I would disagree with what I'm saying right now, but we haven't gotten to that point yet, so for now it's just going in good. I'll put it above Grand Theft Auto, I guess, because it is a very fun RPG gameplay-wise. Shin Megami Tensei. I haven't played Shin Megami Tensei in so long that it has to go into never played. I'm sorry. It's basically Persona Plus, kind of. Think about it like that. It's basically Persona Plus. I don't have that much to say about it. It's good. I just don't play enough of it anymore. Wolfenstein, also never played. I'll put it above Battlefield and Call of Duty, but not Medal of Honor, because it really is just more shooter slop, and I'm sorry, I do not touch most shooter slop, so yeah. I mean, there are exceptions. I used to play a lot of Paladins with my friends, but that's different. That's just because it's like, oh, here's the game me and my friends are playing, and we were pretty good at it, so. But yeah, I just don't play a lot of them. Okay, we're just putting both Forza games here. I don't play racing games, man. If I don't, I'd probably play less racing games than shooter. That's not true, because Mario Kart. The fact I play more racing games than shooter games purely because of Mario Kart is really funny. That's insane. Okay, well, I still haven't played Forza. I don't know what to say about it. It's Forza. Okay, yeah, moving on, because fuck Forza. We might have our first masterpiece. I don't know. I think I'll put it in very good for now, but I want to put it in masterpiece. I'm putting it in masterpiece. Fuck. I know DMC was not good. I know Devil May Cry 2 was, like, horrible. I couldn't even finish it. I have to put it in masterpiece, though, because, oh my god, guys, it's so good. I love Devil May Cry. It's so good. There's a reason people, like, use it as one of the standards by which to judge, like, combat systems in games when it's, like, hack and slash. That is John Hack and Slash. That is John Hack and John Slash. The Sparta, the Sons of Sparta. John Hack and John Slash. But yeah, it's so good. It's Devil May Cry. What else do I say about it? I am actively listening to the Devil May Cry soundtrack as we are ranking these, because I just have a playlist on in the background, and I have a bunch of Devil May Cry songs on it, because it's Devil May Cry. It's so good. But, I just recently got done replaying through the entire series, and yeah, it's just, it was just really, really good. I think, for its time, especially the first Devil May Cry, was, like, that was the blueprint for a lot of things. Like, God of War wouldn't exist without Devil May Cry. Let that sink in. Yeah, Devil May Cry, super good. It's so fun. It is just such a fun time. Unless you're playing 2, like, you're probably gonna be having fun the whole time. I know, like, DMC reboot was pretty bad, but again, there's 2 blemishes on what's otherwise, like, incredible. Like, 3, 4, and 5 alone make up for any of the damage 2 and the reboot might have caused, in my opinion. Like, I'm not gonna hold its flaws against it just because it's had a rough go. Like, I know I said Castlevania wouldn't make it past very good just because it's had, like, a kind of rough... It hasn't been doing much recently, and it's kind of in the same position as Devil May Cry, except the anime adaptation it got was actually good. But I actually just feel more strongly about the Devil May Cry games, and we've gotten more good recent games from the franchise, as opposed to Castlevania, where a lot of the somewhat modern games were either bad or re-releases of older good games. So, yeah, Devil May Cry is in masterpiece. Devils Never Cry, just that song. It's just, oh my god. You can't see me. You can't see it because I did it too quickly for the eye to perceive. I did the absolute cinema thing. I absolutely love Devil May Cry, and honestly, like, I've had an idea since I was, like, really kind of young for a game I wanted to make. That's probably not gonna happen because, oh my god, I don't think back then I understood how much goes into making games, but never say never if the opportunity presents itself. But anyways, back then, before I played Devil May Cry, I wanted it to basically be Devil May Cry, and then when I discovered Devil May Cry, I was like, oh my god, this is, like, everything. This is everything I like, want in the kind of game I want to make. So yeah, like, down to it kind of being related to demons, but I promise you, like, despite the similarities between my idea and Devil May Cry, and also, like, Soul Reaver, weirdly enough, I had the ideas long ago, but then I discovered both games, and I was like, oh my god, that is, like, so I was onto something, and then I kind of took inspiration from them after that. But I had to be careful because otherwise I will be accused of copying. But it's Devil May Cry. Man, Virgil and Dante, and just, it's so fun. And, like, getting a smokin' sexy style, oof. I mean, that's specifically 5, but the music, the fighting, it's... And hell, even the stories. Like, the stories are kind of basic. They don't do anything crazy. They don't... Like, when I say they don't do anything crazy, I mean that they don't have, like, Silent Hill levels of subversion and things like that. I just, like, they do get crazy because it's Devil May Cry and everything's over the top, but, like, that's the thing. It's just cheesy. It knows what it is. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It takes itself seriously when it needs to. It walks that line between cheesy and, like, sincere, and it does it so well, and I love it. So yeah, Devil May Cry, masterpiece. Bayonetta, I played the first Bayonetta, I need to play the other ones. I am putting it in very good, because as much as I am tempted to put it in masterpiece, because it is basically Devil May Cry, but with cunty woman, instead of funny cunty man, Dante. I just can't put it in masterpiece because I haven't played the more recent games and I want to so bad. I want to play them so bad. Like, I don't know. I do love what I have played of Bayonetta. It's so fun. Just almost everything I said about Devil May Cry, just repeat it for Bayonetta. The story is good. The gameplay, it's so fun. Just, like, you go and destroy things as, like, as mom. Oh my god. I bounced between, like, 3 different words. That was horrible. I need a drink right now. Oh my god. I might go get some tea, but we'll see. But, yeah, Bayonetta, really, really good. It's basically Devil May Cry's, like, just really, really cunty sister. And you know what? I love it. I love Bayonetta. I want to play more of it. I want to play the newer games. And if I did, I'd honestly probably put it in Masterpiece. Okay, so, how do I... Lego, like, I don't know, it's good. I'm so, like, I'll put it in good. Like, that's so many different games. Now that I think about it, like, that's Lego Batman, that's Lego, Star Wars. I did love Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga a lot as a kid, so I'll put it in good. Lego actually does make pretty good games, ironically. Go and destroy things as mom. Yeah, she's look at her and tell me she's not mommy, she's not mother. Like, well, what does she say? Avocado! Like, yes, ma'am, avocado. Okay, anyways, Lego's pretty good. I like it. I don't have much to say about it. Like, I mostly played the Lego games as a kid. I play some of them now. Like, I think there was, like, Lego Marvel 2 that was kind of good. Yeah. Elder Scrolls, it's alright. I don't know, it's above average. I'll put it above average. It's okay. Another kind of carried by mods, and I feel like honestly, the quality of all of the Elder Scrolls games is just so all over the place. Like, going from Daggerfall to Morrowind to Oblivion to Skyrim to Skyrim to Skyrim to Skyrim to Skyrim to Skyrim is just like, it's whiplash up until you get to the Skyrim Thunderdome, where it was just Bethesda releasing Skyrim 30 times. Here, now introducing Skyrim, but you can play it on your toaster. Cool. Are we, like, I don't even care about the Elder Scrolls, and at this point, even I just want another game. Like, oh my god, please. I'll put it in above average just because, like, I have enjoyed playing Skyrim and Oblivion, in the past. I don't really play them that much anymore. I probably should. I kind of want to, at some point, get back into them, but they're okay. I just can't really, I don't really play them enough to rank them higher, and also, like, there's some issues with the franchise as a whole, namely, again, the Skyrim catastrophe, where it's just them re-releasing the same game as many times as they feel that they can get away with. Fallout, you know what, you can go above Elder Scrolls. I don't even like sci-fi that much. Would you consider Fallout sci-fi? It's more like, it's like post-apocalyptic, so I guess it's sort of sci-fi. It's sort of sci-fi. I usually like fantasy more than sci-fi, but, like, Fallout as a game, like, the games, just compared to Elder Scrolls, the games, is just more enjoyable from what I've played of them, so we'll put it in above average, just above Elder Scrolls, but kind of, basically everything I said about Elder Scrolls applies to Fallout. I just haven't played them that much recently, and I would maybe like to get back into them eventually, but we'll see. We will see. Super Mario, okay, here, which Mario are we talking about? Just Mario in general? That's so many, like, different games. Hold on. I have to look because, okay, no, there's Mario Tennis, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario and Luigi. Okay, so we're ranking, like, what people would probably consider the Super Mario series. Like, that could be so many games. People still don't know what they would consider that. There is still no consensus over what is and isn't included in that, so I'll just do my best. Super Mario, I don't want to put it in Masterpiece, but I fear that it is in Masterpiece, just because, like, it's Mario. That's Mario. I don't know. I don't feel like it belongs in Masterpiece, though, but where else do I put it? Like, there's Super Mario World, there's Super Mario Galaxy, like, where else should I put it then? Like, there's the 3D Super Mario games. How do I put it? Like, I don't know, I could put it in very good, but, like, know that if Super Mario Galaxy was a game on here by itself, it would easily go into Masterpiece. But for now, we'll just put it here. I do love Super Mario. I don't know. Do I want to put it? I kind of have to put it. I don't want to, but I actually kind of do. Super Mario goes at the bottom of Masterpiece, because I'm sorry, like, it's done. Think about, like, what it's done. Like, it kind of, like, crafted the entire platformer genre, and we ended up with such games as Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario World, and, like, I know I don't personally like Sunshine or 64 as much as some people, just because I didn't grow up with them like they did, but even I realize how influential and how good those games are, so how do I put it anywhere below Masterpiece? It's Masterpiece. I'm not super happy about it, but unfortunately Super Mario is a masterpiece. Like, just as a game, like, obviously it's not gonna have as deep of a story as some of the games I'm gonna be putting in Masterpiece, but, like, it's Well, besides Galaxy. Galaxy had a very simple but very effective story, I think, but it's a masterpiece as a game, because, yes, there's a reason that that is John Video Games. Like, when you say video games, people are usually going to think of Mario. They might think of Steve Minecraft nowadays, but a lot of people are going to think of Mario. There's a reason for that. And if I'm putting Mario here, of course I'm putting Zelda here. I don't play as much Zelda anymore, and honestly, I kind of stopped playing at Breath of the Wild. I played Breath of the Wild and I adored it, and I want to play Tears of the Kingdom, and I have played Majora's Mask, and I love Majora's Mask. I played Wind Waker, and I love Wind Waker. I kind of want to get into the series as a whole. I might put it above Mario, just because it's, like, I don't know, I feel like on average, I've enjoyed the games a bit more, whereas Mario has some really big standouts, like, Galaxy, because Galaxy would go above any Zelda game for me, but, like, the 4 Zelda games that I mentioned would probably go above most of the Mario games I've played, besides Galaxy, so just, it averages out, I think, but yeah. So I'll put Zelda in Masterpiece, and I think that's good for now, because, yeah, that's Legend of Zelda. I want to play more of it. Like I said, I think I've played those 4 games, and I might have played a little bit of Twilight Princess, but I don't really remember that one that well. I remember a little bit of it, but I do like it a lot. Metroid. I love Metroid. You know, oh my god, yeah, Metroidvania, there it is. I'll put it next to Castlevania. That wasn't even intentional, but, like, that, you know what, now it's locked in. It is absolutely going next to Castlevania. I love Metroid a lot. I want to play, Prime 4, but I want to play Prime 4. I want to play it. I'm so glad that they're actually doing stuff with Metroid again, and they're not just leaving it to rot. Super Metroid is goated, obviously. It's like for me, I think it's like the Symphony of the Night of the Metroid series. But, I could be wrong about that. But either way, I love Metroid. Just, Nintendo was moving differently back then, I think. Like, I hate sounding like, oh man, things were better when it was, like, in the past. Like, I'm not that kind of person, but they made Mario back then, they made Zelda, they made Metroid, they made, Fire Emblem. They haven't really made any new IPs. I mean, they made Pokemon back then, too, but I think the newest IP they've made is, like, Splatoon. And I think they've tried to make some stuff that just didn't work out, but I don't know. Dark Souls, Masterpiece. I'm putting it below... No, I can't put it below Mario and Zelda. We're putting Dark Souls, It's Dark Souls. Shit, like, that is one of the main things people talk about. When people talk about games and we go beyond talking about Mario, usually one of the first games they bring up is Dark Souls. To this day, that is still what people talk about when they bring up how difficult a game is. They're like, oh man, this is like Dark Souls. There's a reason that we invented a term, Souls-like, for, like, other games that have somewhat similar gameplay loops. And that's because these games were just really good. They were just really special and good. And, I really like Dark Souls. They honestly weren't the first FromSoft game I played because I was a little late to the party, but we'll get to that later. It goes here. I don't know what all they're including in Dark Souls because I don't know. I didn't see if, like, any of the other games are here by themselves. I don't know why they would be because there's, like, with Sekiro and Bloodborne, I mean, there's only one game, but still. I don't think they are here, so maybe this is just, like... Is this just, like, all of their stuff, then? I don't know how to rank that. Because I don't know what all we're including. Yeah, I think that's just like the Dark Souls games, and maybe if you want to be liberal with it, you can say that it includes Bloodborne and Sekiro, because I'm not seeing Bloodborne and Sekiro in this. Oh my god, there's so many games, guys! I don't know how I'm gonna do all this. I think I'm gonna have to make it a two-parter. Like, we're not even close to halfway. Alright, anyways, moving on. Dark Souls, very good, and especially for including things like Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring, because I was gonna get to it, but I guess since it's not here, Bloodborne was actually the first FromSoft game I played. And I love Bloodborne. I adore Bloodborne. It is a wonderful game. Final Fantasy. It's good. I would put it higher, but honestly, my only real experience is with both, I think, 7 and a little bit of 9. I think I should maybe try to play more of it. I would like to. In fact, I might start looking into that, actually. But Final Fantasy, really good RPGs, from what I have played of them. I do wish they'd stop releasing 7. They had 7, then they had 7 Remake, then they had, like, 7 2, then they had 7 War of the War, then they had 7 featuring Dante from Devil May Cry. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's not my place to say this because, like, I'm something of a game developer myself, you know. They should just release new games. I know it's easier said than done, but, like, I mean, y'all are a big company. Shouldn't y'all, like, y'all should be equipped to handle things like making new games? Am I asking too much for wanting the game company to make games? I don't think so. But anyways, it's going in good, because from what I have played of the series, it's incredibly fun. Dragon Quest, same thing, but I'll put it above Final Fantasy, because what little I've played of Dragon Quest, I enjoyed a bit more, I think. It's actually in a very similar position, where I want to play more of it, and I think I probably will soon. At least, especially with some of these, like, they're gonna be good for, like, streaming, I think, where, like, I was kind of running out of ideas where I was like, well, I mean, what do I stream? Like, I have a whole laundry list of games that I haven't played that I want to, so let's do that. So, yeah, good for Dragon Quest, because I haven't played that much of it, but what I have played, I distinctly remember enjoying, so I want to play more of it. What is this? Quake. It is Quake. I've never played Quake. I know how influential it was, so I might put it higher up and never played. Because again, I know how influential it was, but I have personally never played Quake. Game tier list. Yes, we're ranking every game franchise ever, and they weren't kidding. There is so much stuff here, and this is probably going to be a two-parter. But, yeah, Quake is going in never played, because I've technically never played it. Yeah, they have a lot of games, and I have to specify, some of this is because of my opinions. Like, Halo would probably be higher than mid, but I haven't played that much of it, so it's in mid because I don't have that much of an opinion about it. Anyways, Counter-Strike, it's going with the rest of shooter slop alley here. I have not and will not play shooters most of the time. There are exceptions, and speaking of exceptions, Team Fortress. I liked Team Fortress. One of the few shooters I have played and enjoyed, besides, like, Doom and Ultra Kill and Paladins, but, I'll put it in above average. It would probably go higher if I actually enjoyed shooters as a genre, but, like, it's alright. When I say alright, I mean for me, because it's very fun. And again, it has a really nice sense of style, which really helps it, and that's why it's aged as well as it has, because, like, style ages like a fine wine. Graphics will age like milk, but style ages like wine. So I'm putting it in above average because it was fun. Half-Life, same. I didn't play enough of it, but I did very much like what I did play, and I I may not be a huge Half-Life person, but even I want I want that 3, guys. I want Valve to finally discover the number 3 exists for any of its games. Like, shit, they... Like, what? We got Half-Life, Half-Life 2, Half-Life Alyx, we have Black Mesa, we have Portal, Portal 2, we have Team Fortress 2, we have Team Fortress, we have, what was it, Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2. They just don't know the number 3 exists. One of these days, they will figure it out. One of these days, we will get a 3rd game. Alyx doesn't count technically, there wasn't a 3 in the name. Portal. I loved Portal. I'm actually putting it in very good because I played more of it than Team Fortress and Half-Life. No, don't get in between the married couple. Metroidvania. Portal. Very, very good. I love Portal a lot. I miss when Valve made games. I put Counter-Strike down here. I'm sorry, Counter-Strike, but, like, unfortunately your siblings just did something that you didn't. I do miss Valve, like, old Valve, kind of. Portal was really fun. And the story was a little basic. When I say basic, know that, like, as of right now, I'm still working out off of that, like, that phase I was in where I was just like, well, it's not Silent Hill, so, actually, you know what, I'm being too nice. We have to start putting things in trash. My bad. I'm sorry, shooter fans. But we have to... I'm being too nice. Everything's, like, mid or above. We haven't put anything in, like, bad. I'm sure we'll get there. We just haven't gotten to anything that I would consider, like, terrible that I've actually played that much of. But, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Call of Duty and Battlefield. But we have to put something in trash, and, like, I've been too nice. Anyways... What was I talking about? It was, Portal. Portal's good. I liked it a lot. So it's going in very good because, like, I actually did play quite a bit of it and I finished both games and yeah. Sonic! Where the hell do I put Sonic, bro? Hold on, this is actually difficult. I feel like Sonic has had, like, more of a rough patch than Mario has, so I can't really justify putting it in Masterpiece, but there are some really good games. How about this? We'll put it below Metroidvanias. We'll put it below Castlevania and Metroid, the power couple, Metroidvania. I like Sonic a lot, mind you. I even like some of the games people are a little bit more down on, like the storybook games. Well, I mean, not the storybook games as a whole, but I really loved Secret Rings. I absolutely loved Sonic and the Secret Rings. I know we had, like, the whole thing with, like, the motion controls. I know it was a little dumb. I know that was back when everyone was trying to, like, find ways to shoehorn the motion controls into their game. I didn't mind that much, because, like, honestly, if we're letting Skyward Sword get away with it nowadays, then I think we should let some of the other games have a little bit of breathing room also. Like, we can't just say, well, Skyward Sword's a good game, so you should ignore the motion controls being kind of dumb. Okay, well, let's do that with other games too then, because, like, I feel like we were being a little unfair to certain games, specifically because they had the motion controls, and a lot of people aren't a fan of that. I, myself, was pretty iffy about, like, the Wiimote and the motion controls with most games in, the Wii era. With some games it worked really well, like Mario Galaxy, because you only really needed to shake the remote, the Wiimote for, like, spinning. But, like, and I guess you needed to use it to point, like, you needed to be able to use it to point at the screen for the star cursor thing, but, like, other than that, you didn't need to do that much moving around with it. So, I just feel like maybe we could be a little bit nicer to some of the other games that have, like, motion controls, too. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, Sonic, very, very good. I don't even like Sonic that much, but like I said, I like Secret Rings. I do like some of the older games from what little I've played of them, and Sonic is cool. Like, where else am I gonna put Sonic, bro? Yakuza! I haven't played enough of Yakuza, so I'm putting it down with Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. I'll put it maybe above Final Fantasy. In good tier, because I'd probably put it higher, but I haven't played that much of them. I played a bit of Zero, and I think I played a little bit of Kiwami, and a little bit of Like a Dragon. So, I'll put it in good, but I haven't finished any of the games I have played, but from what little I have played, I enjoyed them a lot. I had a great time with them, so you know what? I'll put it at the top of good. I do want to play more, so we'll see about that. But yeah, it goes in good. I'm just gonna scout ahead real quick, because I'm gonna see if I can find a good stopping point, like... I don't know which one of these, because it's gonna be like a week before I do this again. Maybe I could finish it. I don't think I can finish it, guys. The more I look at this, the more I realize this is gonna have to be a two-parter. I'm seeing some things here that are kind of funny. I don't know where a good stopping point would be, genuinely. Yeah, there's some interesting picks here, I gotta say. Well, I don't see anything that would be like a good necessarily. Oh, hold on, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I gotta stop looking. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. These are like, there's none that I would consider like a good, like, definitive stopping point, so I might at least get to... I might get to at least... I don't know, guys. There's so many games. How about this? How about this? We will get to, there's so many! This might even have to be a three-parter, shit! We'll get to at least Baldur's Gate, but if there's a chance I keep going past that, because there's a lot to get through, and I don't know if I want to make this a three-parter. I might just try to lock in and get as many done as I can within an acceptable amount of time. But yeah, I think Baldur's Gate would be a good hard stopping point if I really felt like it. I'm trying to see, like, yeah, that's not even half of them. This might actually have to be a three-parter, because that's gonna end up being, like, maybe a third. Or, hell, that might even just end up being a quarter. God, this is so much. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. I've made my peace with it. This is my fate. Okay, so... yeah, there's, yeah. Okay, well... ah! Where did you go? Alright, back to it then, because the more time I spend looking and, like, being like, oh, there's so many, the less time I spend, like, actually ranking them, and then it actually will take forever. So, Smash Bros. It's good. I don't know if I want to put it any higher, just because, like, again, I'm not huge on fighting games, but it is a good fighting game. That's honestly, if anyone has played a fighting game, there's a chance it was probably just Smash Bros. Because, I mean, that's one of the fighting games. And of course, Ultimate went insane with some of the characters they included, which is very good. I'm glad they have a bunch of different characters. I still wish they had Dante. I don't know how they would have made that work, but that would have been fun. But yeah, everyone remembers how, like, insane Nintendo Directs were. Everyone remembers the lawless Wild West of Nintendo Directs back during the era of Smash Ultimate, because everyone was always like there waiting to see who got announced and who didn't get announced. Like, that shit was insane. That was a whole event. So we'll put it in good. Hearts of Iron, I have never played Hearts of Iron, man. It's going down here. I'm not even fully sure, but there we go. Europa Universals? I can't see the name. I don't know what this is either. I don't know what Victoria is. Okay, so some of these might be going a bit faster because I just don't know what some of these are. Crusader Kings. I know what Crusader Kings is. I haven't played it. Don't fucking separate Forza. I'll put it up here, though, because Crusader Kings, at the very least, yeah. Company Heroes. I have never heard of Company Heroes. I'm guessing it sounds like a shooter, so it'll go down here, I guess. Okay. There we go. There was just a big chunk of them I have never played before. Alright. So, next up is Pokemon. I can't see... Yeah, wait, I might actually extend the stopping point, because that was a lot that I just didn't know what they were, so this might not actually take that long. Pokemon. I'm putting it in very good. I'll put it below Sonic. Pokemon has had a very good run. I'll put it above Sonic, actually. Pokemon has had a very good run. I haven't cared much for the more recent games. I want to play ZA, because it, Legends Arceus was good, and, Kalos was, like, if not my favorite region, my second favorite region. My favorite games, I think, are, like, X and Y, then Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then I liked Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Some of the more recent games have been kind of rough. Like, Sword and Shield was an okay game. I liked it. It was alright. It was serviceable. Scarlet Violet, I didn't bother with Scarlet Violet. But, I mean, it's Pokemon. It's the fun, go collect monsters and fight with them and be friends with them game. And honestly, like, I love them. Even if I don't play them that much anymore, even if, like, the newer games have been kind of disappointing to me, I adore them still. I even went back and replayed the original Moon recently, and I might replay Ultra Moon, and hell, I might even replay Y. But yeah, they're just a fun time. I have a lot of nostalgia for a lot of them, like most people do, I'm sure. But I'm putting it in very good instead of masterpiece because I can't rank my memories, bro. I can't rank what was. Well, I can, but it has to have like ended for me to rank what was definitively. So next is Ace Attorney. Okay, full disclosure, I haven't played that much Ace Attorney. Where do I put it? Good? I'll put it in good just because I haven't played enough of it to like accurately develop here. To accurately develop a good, opinion of it, but what little I have played and what I have seen, I really like. It's in the same camp as like Yakuza, Final Fantasy, and Dragon Quest where I want to play more of it. I just haven't yet. So it's in good right now, and it's just gonna have to stay there, but Ace Attorney, do know that I am aware of its reputation and its legacy, and I do enjoy what little I have played. It's just, I haven't played enough to rank it any higher. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Mega Man. I haven't played that much Mega Man. I'll put it above average just because I haven't played that much of it personally. I'm glad it's coming back, though. I'm glad we're getting more Mega Man soon. Capcom has been nicer to some of their older series recently. Like, we're getting an Okami sequel. We're getting Mega Man coming back. Devil May Cry is still 6 feet under, unfortunately, but they said they're working on it, so... We'll put it there. because, again, I don't have too much to say about it. Metal Slug. I haven't played that much Metal Slug. I think I'm going to put both Metal Slug and Contra while I'm at it in above average, because they both exist in the same space for me, where I haven't played that much of them. They're classic games that I haven't played that much of, and I kind of enjoy, but I haven't, like, developed enough of a love for that I'd be willing to put them any higher, so I'll put Metal Slug a bit higher than Contra, I think. But yeah, maybe one day. Alright, okay, so here's the thing. I don't know how to rank Touhou. I sincerely don't know how to rank Touhou. On one hand, it's a masterpiece, because what do you mean this franchise has had such a cultural, has, held such a high position in the cultural landscape, for, 20 years now. And, the fan base being, maybe one of, the main pillars of human creativity is genuinely insane. That's why what I was talking about earlier with, Doom being Touhou's cousin. Touhou just... something about it just, it just evokes some element of human creativity that just... That's just, unheard of. It's, insane. That's fair. Touhou is so all over the place. Yeah, exactly, because the games themselves are, they're fine. But, sometimes I feel that the franchise is a bit more than just the games. I know that's a little pretentious to say, but think about it. Bad Apple came from Touhou. Bad Apple is Touhou. It's Ellie it's the Stage 4 theme from Lotus Land Story. But everybody knows Bad Apple, and for a good reason. It's very good. And, what about the other stuff? What else? Cheerno's Perfect Math Class, Overdrive, not just the songs either, the art, back in the day, and even sometimes today, if you see, art of an anime girl, you don't know who it is, there is a good chance it's a Touhou character. If it's not Touhou, there's some other kind of weirdly niche things it could be, but it's mostly Touhou, usually. And think about it, there's a reason Tricky Tony himself, Toby Fox, was inspired by Touhou. There's just something about it that, evokes a level of creativity that's just usually unheard of. I don't know where to rank it, so I'm gonna put it at the bottom of Masterpiece, because it is all over the place. The games are a mixed bag. The music is usually always pretty good, but it gets samey after a while. The print works are good, but everything else, everything surrounding Touhou is, genuinely phenomenal. And I don't know how else to rank it, so it's going at the bottom of Masterpiece. I know I'm being a bit biased. I don't care. This is my tier list. I'm allowed to be biased, so it's going at bottom of Masterpiece. Civ. I haven't played Civ. I have not played Civilization. Again, I'm not big on, management sims and things like that. I'm gonna be real, I'm not big on simulators just in general, for the most part. So Civ is going down here, because I don't play them. Last of Us. Oh, I'm gonna make some people mad with this one. Below average. I know, I get it. It has, the first one has, a good story or whatever. To me, it's not a story that, I don't know. It's not, it's not a good enough story that I can look past it just kind of being generic shooter slop. I don't know. It's fine. It's alright. I know people spent, the last decade, worshipping it, but I never cared about it, much at all. I know it's technically a masterpiece, whatever, that's what people want to call it, they can call it that. I don't consider it one. Masterpiece is not really something, I use lightly. In fact, I almost didn't put Zelda and Mario in Masterpiece, and I kinda almost didn't put Touhou in it. I don't, the only reason I put them here is because I'm trying to be, I'm trying to look outside of my perspective a little bit, so I'm putting things in Masterpiece that I wouldn't consider personal masterpieces, but like knowing what they are and knowing how much I do like them and knowing like what they created, I put them in masterpiece. The Last of Us doesn't have any of that. And honestly, like, I know the second game, like, is, like, controversial. Like, at first everyone hated it. Now it's kind of, like, become almost the Sonic 06 of The Last of Us fans, where they're like, guys, actually, it's really good. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm just gonna accept that that one's just divisive, so I'm putting it below average. It's whatever. It's an okay game. Uncharted. I haven't actually played Uncharted, but it looks fun. Crash Bandicoot. I don't play Crash Bandicoot. I probably can't because I would get frustrated and not like it. So there we go. SimCity. I don't play management sims. It's going down here. I'll put it next to Civ, I guess. FIFA. I don't play sports games ever. Like I somehow play more shooters than sports games. Unlike with shooter games where I have exceptions like Doom and Ultra Kill, or racing games where I only play Mario Kart, I don't play any sports games. I don't even play the Mario sports games. So yeah, it goes down there. Age of Empires, I don't play Age of Empires. There's more games that I haven't played than I have, damn. At least right now. Superstar Soccer? What the hell is this? I've never heard of that. Need for Speed. I don't play Need for Speed. Batman. Okay, we're finally something I can rank again. Where do I rank Batman? It's good. It's good. Yeah, Arkham City was fun. I like Arkham City a lot. Then anywhere between Arkham Origins, then Arkham Knight, and Asylum, I don't know, I feel like it's a bit of a mixed bag. It's, like, you get some really good, but then you also get some stuff that's just kind of eh. It just feels a little all over the place sometimes, so I'm putting it in good. I did really like Arkham City, though. That was the one that I think I liked the most. Arkham City was just so fun. I do think it's weird. This was because it's Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers is really scummy as a company. You do have things like, okay, well, there's, like, a main part of the story is hidden behind DLC. I mean, fortunately, they kind of got rid of that in, like, the Game of the Year edition of it, I guess. And then, I don't know. It's just, I don't like that, but the game itself is fun. Injustice. It's okay. Where do I put it? I didn't play that much Injustice. It was fun from what I did play of it. I'll put it at the bottom of mid. I'm sorry, Injustice. I just don't play you at all. It is fun, though. Injustice is kind of fun. It's a nice turn your brain off, just, destroy things, fight people game. It's kind of just, it's basically just, DC daring to ask the question, what if our characters were in Mortal Kombat? Midnight Club. I don't know what the hell Midnight Club is. God. Hold on. I'm so excited. Sorry, I was responding to something. Alright. Next, Manhunt. Manhunt, I actually haven't played. Okay, so I know I said I've been getting more into horror games and horror-adjacent games, but, like, I haven't played Manhunt. I don't know if I will play Manhunt. It's just something that doesn't appeal to me that much, so I'm putting it down and never played. Gran Turismo. Have I played Gran Turismo? I might have played one of the oldest games, but I can't really rank it because I don't remember that much of it. I think I have played like the original Gran Turismo, but I mean I can't rank that. That's just like a vague impression. Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, and Last Guardian. I'm going to put them in very good. There might have been a time where I put them in masterpiece. I think I'm putting Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, and Last Guardian in very good, though, because, like, I think, like, Shadow of the Colossus was amazing. Eco was amazing. The Last Guardian was just kind of really good. I'm sorry, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. Eco is like, as a game, is like, okay, what if we made the whole game an escort mission? And it kind of works. But yeah, it's very good. They're both very good. All three of them are very good, so we'll put them all in very good. I wish I could rank it higher, but I might need to replay them, but they're also, like, I don't know, they just haven't done as much for me as some of the ones in Masterpiece, so it'll just go in very good. I'll put it above Portal. There we go. BioShock. It's fine. This is one where I've actually consumed enough of the content, even without playing much of it myself, and I have played a little bit of it. It's alright. I think that, like, the original BioShock, like, had a really interesting world and story, but the gameplay just got really repetitive, in my opinion. Infinite was fine. It's something that exists for me. In fact, I might put it at the bottom of above average. It's okay. I will say the world is super interesting. I think what carries it for me is the fact that the world is so interesting. Like, it's just like, okay, what if we all lived underwater and I started my own government and then it's just as fucked up as you'd expect. And then, what was it? Like, that opening line, I forgot what exactly it was, but like, it was basically him criticizing, like, different religions and different countries and stuff, and it was actually really interesting. Like, I just wish they did more with that. The gameplay was a little so, yeah. Stalker, I haven't played Stalker, sorry. Metro, not good, sorry. I did not like Metro that much. Granted, I have not played that much Metro, but what I did play, I didn't enjoy. Might be because I played Exodus, but who knows. Again, it's not even really my thing. I didn't play it willingly, so I'm just putting it in not good for now. I'm sorry, Metro. It's alright. I might rank that higher if I had actually played it willingly, but, you know. Spyro! Okay, Spyro is another game that's all over the place. I don't know where to put this, genuinely. Like, okay, so there's the first 3 games. Those are very good. I would put those in very good. However, there's every game after that. There's not Year of the Dragon, that was one of the first 3. There's, Dawn of the Dragon, there's, like, the Spyro, what was that one called? It was a different trilogy where they made it was, like, it was jumping on the 2000s bandwagon of making everything darker and, like, more emo and shit. It was, like, I forgot which 3 games were in it, but it was, like, Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon, Spyro, The Eternal Night, and then Spyro, I don't remember the other one. That one was okay. The weird thing about that one is it did the thing that a lot of games did where they made a version for both the DS and the Wii, but the DS version was very different from the Wii version. I hated that games did that back then. That pissed me off so much. Spyro, and does Skylanders fall into that? Because it kind of does. I don't know. I'll just put it at the bottom of very good. It's good. I liked Spyro. I liked Spyro Shadow Legacy for the DS. That one was fun. Yeah. It had its issues. It was just fun. That was just one I played as a kid. But yeah, it has some good games, I think. Anyways. Guitar Hero. It's alright. I'll put it above average. It's not my favorite rhythm game. In fact, you know what? I'll put it in mid. It's okay. It's something I occasionally see and occasionally, like, play, but most of the time, I don't have that much of an opinion on, I don't have that many feelings towards it. It is a rhythm game. It is the one that people talk about the most besides maybe Osu. I just don't personally like it that much. Warcraft. I haven't played Warcraft. I have a friend trying to get me into it. I don't want to play Warcraft. Maybe. I'm kind of interested, but like... Because again, I do have a friend trying to get me into it, and I have been considering getting into more, like, MMOs, but, like, I don't know. It's also maybe not the best thing for me to get into, cause, like, MMOs, I mean, because, like, I play gacha games, and I am someone who spends. Like, I spend. I shouldn't, but I do. Those microtransactions will get me and shred me. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just put it in... I'll just put it there for now, because otherwise, like... I don't know where else to put it. Like, I have never played Warcraft. I don't really have, too much of an opinion on Warcraft, so... Titanfall. I've played a little bit of Titanfall. It's alright. Titanfall 2 specifically. It's one of the few shooters I have played, and it's, again, only because one of my friends were into it, and it's fun from what I've played. It's just not my thing, so I'll just put it in mid. Unreal Tournament. I don't know what you are. You're going and never played. Gears of War. I know what you are, but I still haven't played you. Oh, Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Alright, here we go. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think it goes in very good. I think it goes... I think I'll put it here, maybe? Metal Gear is weird to me, because the first 4 games are good. The 4th one has its issues. I think, 3 is an uncontested masterpiece, I think. Metal Gear Solid 3 is really good. 4 kind of has its issues, but I still like it a lot. And this line is cheesy as hell, but you can't not love it. What did Raiden say? It even rained the day I was born. And then Snake with you're wrong. You were the lightning in that rain, and you can still shine in the darkness. And it's so cheesy. It's so incredibly cheesy, but that's why it's so good. It's good. So even 4, for all its issues, is it's still good. 5 is pretty good too. I don't know what they're gonna do with the series from now on, now that Kojima's gone. I kind of wish they'd honestly just let the series rest in peace, but... Because I don't know, they seem to be handling not Castlevania, what the hell? They seem to be handling, Silent Hill very well. For now. But I don't know about Metal Gear, because I think part of what gave Metal Gear its identity was Kojima. But yeah, it's very good. I'll put it in very good. I do love Metal Gear. Darkstalkers! Darkstalkers goes in, good. You know what? It's going up here with this little collection of games. It's one of those that I've played a little bit of, I've played a little of, at times, and I would like to get into it. I would like to play more. I played a little bit of it and I liked it. That's basically what that boils down to, and I would very much like to play more of it. So, actually, you know what? I'm gonna move these towards the bottom. No, I won't. Hold on. Let me rearrange this a little bit, just because these are games that I played and I liked. I think I'm good with that. Okay. But yeah, I want to play more Darkstalkers. StarCraft. I haven't played StarCraft. It's not my thing. Siege. Horrible. I just wanted to put something in horrible, and otherwise it would have probably just gone down here and never played. One of my friends plays a lot of Siege. It's Rainbow Six, but I'm counting Siege because that's the most. No, it's not the most recent one anymore, is it? Crazy. I'm putting it in horrible. I'm going to make everybody who likes shooters mad at me. This is going to destroy whatever reputation I managed to build. What would you call? I'm a Silent Hill merchant. I just don't like them, and I wanted something to put in horrible. So sorry, Siege, you're taking the fall. Sorry, Rainbow Six. I mean, it's just Siege, honestly. No, there was. Yeah, no, there's like 4. Whatever. I don't care. Assassin's Creed. Okay, you know what? We're putting Rainbow Six in Never Played. Assassin's Creed will be our first horrible. Not trash, because the earlier games are very good. However, the earlier games are the ones that are landing it in horrible, so, the most recent games. Wow, Ubisoft, what the hell? But mind you, this is the same company that was like, oh, gamers should be comfortable not owning their games. Well, of course you want to say that. Nobody wants to own your games anymore, bro. what the hell have you been doing? Yeah, Assassin's Creed is, like, it had one of the most, like, tragic falls from grace ever. And I wasn't even that into it, and that's how sad it is. Like, I'm not even that into it, and I was kind of sad. I was like, man, they really fell off. Watch Dogs. I don't play Watch Dogs. I know what it is, fortunately, but I don't play Watch Dogs. Dishonored. Above average. Bravely Default. Should I just... Okay, so here's the thing. Bravely Default. I've never played it myself. But I really, really want to. So I'm putting it at the top of Never Played, because it's one that I actually really do want to play. And that I kind of like. Left 4 Dead. It's mid, actually. I like it, but it's another game like Minecraft that's kind of carried by its mods. And honestly, the most fun I have playing Left 4 Dead is just modding the shit out of it and making it unrecognizable and playing with a friend and being like, oh my god, the Jevil is coming, and then he's like, whoever I'm playing with is just like, oh, really? For me, it's Joe Swanson or whatever. And it's like, yeah, that's pretty fun. That is the most fun I ever have with Left 4 Dead. Kingdom Hearts. Never played it. I kind of don't really want to get into it either. I'm sorry, Kingdom Hearts. Oh god. Hey, hold on. There's a bunch of sports. Madden, NBA 2K, W2K, NHL, The Show, UFC. Oh my god. I have never played Inazuma 11. What's with all these sports games? I don't think Inazuma... Was it? I remember it being soccer. Whatever. Inazuma 11. Flight Simulator. I don't play Sims. Arma. I haven't played Arma. Ghosts and Goblins. Okay, I joined stream and you're saying you'll never play Kingdom Hearts. I'm so sorry, Fleur Bunnies. I'm so sorry. It's not my thing. It's like, I'm not the kind of person who can just sit down and play things, like, maybe on stream. Maybe for content, I will play things that I don't particularly personally enjoy. But as a person in general, I just normally don't do that. But granted, I do think I want to start branching out. It's just, I don't know if Kingdom Hearts is necessarily the kind of game that I would personally want to get into. But anyways, Ghosts and Goblins. I have never played Ghosts and Goblins, but I actually do know a little bit about it. I know that, like, it was, like, really, really difficult for no reason. I don't think they've even made any more new games since then. I just remember watching some guy play through it because it's, like, supposedly really difficult, and, it's kind of interesting. But, no, I haven't played it. Sly Cooper! Okay, hell yes. Sly Cooper goes up and very good right next to Spyro, the other mascot, the other PlayStation platformer mascot. Sly Cooper was, like, so cool, bro. Like, all 4 games were so good. I wish we got another one. There were 4, right? I'm not hallucinating. Hold on. Sly games. The most recent Ghosts and Goblins was Resurrection in 2021. There was a new one? Thieves in Time. Yes, there were 4, because Thieves in Time. Yeah, I didn't know they made a new Ghosts and Goblins. That's interesting. Huh. I might have to look into that. Because I genuinely didn't know they made another one. But yeah, the Sly games are so good. They're so fun. They're really cool. Sly Cooper and Carmelita Fox are like my emotional support headship. Like one of the two that I have, the three that I have. No, normally it's Yuri and Yowie City, but you know, it's I do love Sly and Carmelita. They just have their chemistry. It's fun. It's so good. It's so good, man. I can't. I'm such a sucker for that dynamic. And the fact that they did it well, it's so easy to do that dynamic wrong or just lean on the tropes, but, like, they do it so well. Yeah. They're really fun. And honestly, like, the characters are just really good. Apparently there's 14 games in the Ghosts and Goblins franchise. Really? I only knew about 2 of them. Okay, I'm behind. Alright, well, I might have to do some research after this. But yeah, Sly Cooper, very good. I hope they make new games, but that's probably asking for too much. Sony does not care. Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, don't kill me, I haven't played Banjo and Kazooie. There's so many games I haven't played that I probably need to play, but I haven't played... Oh, where did I put it? Where did they go? Where did I put them? Oh, Banjo and Kazooie. I haven't played Banjo and Kazooie, but it looks very fun. Donkey Kong. You know what? I'm putting it in very good at the bottom, because Donkey Kong Country Returns, and then Tropical Freeze were all very, very fun. Like, incredibly fun games, and I don't think I can rank them any lower than very good. They're very fun. The music is good. I'm glad that they're maybe making more, and if we're counting Bonanza, then, like... Yes, of course it's ending up in very good. I'm glad they're making more Donkey Kong games. Just very solid platformers. Well, I don't know. Would you call them platformers? They're platformers, right? I mean, they're platformers, but I feel like you could give them a bit more than that in terms of genre. I don't know. Whatever they are, they're fun. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I want to get into Knights of the Old Republic. Unfortunately, it falls into the category of never played, because I haven't played it, but... Wow, I just really have not touched anything BioWare related, despite them technically... Well, no, that's not true. There are 2 BioWare games that I have played. Well, a little bit more, but we'll get to that. But, like, I know they're, like, really good, Knights of the Old Republic, and I do want to try to get into it, but... Oh well, for now I just haven't played it, and I just realized that it looks cool, and that's all I can say. Mountain Blade, I don't even know what that is, so sorry, never played. Star Wars Battlefront! This is one of the few shooters I have played. I used to play it with Papa Clown all the time. On the PS2 when I was a wee clown. I was a wee clownling. I call him Papa Clown. He's not actually a clown, but he's supportive of me being a clown. Papa Clown's an adventurer. Here we go. We got... wait, it doesn't go in very good. What are you doing there? Get out. Star Wars Battlefront goes in good. I liked it when I played it. It's just a really fun time. It's just extraction shooter, but Star Wars, but the difference is I actually kind of played a decent amount of it, so... It's also fairly well designed. It's fun. It's just kind of a turn your brain off fun time. Let's see. Total War, never played. Ace Combat, never played. Animal Crossing, above average. No! It would be higher if I played more of it, but I haven't played more of it, so I'm sorry, Animal Crossing, you're above average for me. But mind you, like I said, it would be higher if I played more. Fire Emblem. Okay, same with The Last of Us. I'm not gonna make a lot of friends with this one. I'm putting it in very good. I can't put it in masterpiece because I'm not delusional. I'm delusional, but just not that much. As much I like Fire Emblem, let's be so real. Brother thinks he's on the team. No. I love Fire Emblem. I love the games so much, but the quality from game to game is just all over the place, and I can't put it in Masterpiece. I love Three Houses. I love I love Radiant Dawn. I love Sacred Stones. Sacred Stones honestly could be better, but I do like it. Fates is a guilty pleasure. I love it. It's not good, but at all, but I love it. But yeah, it's Three Hopes, weirdly enough, is also one of my favorites, and it's not even a traditional Fire Emblem game. It's a Warriors game, but it was fun. And because I actually enjoy Warriors gameplay, and it's and the story of Three Hopes was really good. So Fire Emblem is very good, but I'm putting it at the bottom because it doesn't have the quality isn't as consistent as some of these, unfortunately. God of War, Wad of Gore. I don't know how to rank this because I haven't personally played too much God of War, but I've watched a lot of playthroughs. I've watched reviews. I've watched people play it. Also, like, there's just such a big divide between the first three and then, the first three and then the more recent ones. I'll put it in good, but just know that I don't have much of a personal... Do I really think it's better than these? Yeah, you know what? It is good. Alright, so I'll put it in good, but I haven't played that much of it personally, so it'll be fine there, I suppose. God of War in good tier. There we go. Good of War. Dragon Ball Z, Sparking... Okay, I haven't played Sparking. I'm sorry. I haven't even really played Budokai. I played a little bit of Budokai, not enough to care about it. It'll just go and never played. If I haven't played any of the Dragon Ball games, I for sure haven't played the goddamn Naruto games. Go away. Klonoa! Oh my god, Klonoa, hold up. Klonoa's going in very good. Klonoa's going with Spyro and Sly Cooper, and I'm honestly probably going to put it above both of them. Klonoa is one of those games that I didn't know about until very recently, but I kind of wish I'd known about as a kid. It's pretty good. The first two games, what was it? It was like Door to Phantomile or something, and then the other one. There's only two mainline games, and then there's some spin-offs and remasters, I think, but I wish they'd make more because, like, it's just, I really like the heartfelt story of Klonoa mixed with, like, the fun, like, kind of traditionally whimsical gameplay just contrasted with some of the more, like, sad topics it covers in its story. Like, mind you, it's nothing insane. Think Super Mario Galaxy, that kind of thing. Where it's like a kind of whimsical platformer, but it also has, like, there's like a weird melancholic tone over the whole thing, especially in the story. So, I'll put it in very good. It is going above the other two, though, just because like I like the story just a little bit better. Well, I don't know. Do I put it above Sly? I really like Sly. I don't know. I'll put it above Sly for now. Whatever. Blaze Blue, one of the few fighting games I have kind of played. I'll put it in good just because I don't like play it that much. But I have fun with Blaze Blue. It's really fun. Arxis knows how to make really cool stylized fighting games, as evidenced by Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. Also, like, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle alone is, like, enough to put the whole series in good anyways, because, like, what do you mean I can fight as, like, Persona characters, or Ruby characters, or, Senran Kagura characters? Like, that's just crazy. I love that. I wish more fighting games would do that. Just, like, bring in, like, any character they feel like. That's so fun. Fatal Fury. I haven't played Fatal Fury. Buy Fatal Fury. Go down here. Final Fight. I have not played Final Fight. Part of Art of Fighting. I haven't played that. Streets of Rage. Haven't played that. Burnout. I don't even have opinions on some of these. Virtua Fighter. I don't think I've even really heard of that one. I mean, I have more than like some of these, but Tekken. I have not played Tekken, but you know what? I'm putting it right next to Street Fighter because I've played enough Tekken to at least have a similar opinion as Street Fighter, where it's just like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Oh no. The Tekken Street Fighter war is gonna kill me. Hold on. I don't know, man. Just put it like that. I don't have an opinion, guys. My opinion doesn't mean anything. I haven't played either game enough to really have that much of an opinion on it, but I played enough of them to at least rank them, so above average. Star Fox! I like Star Fox a lot. I'll put it in good. I wish they had more. I wish they made more. I think the most recent one was like 0, and I got it and never played it, and I feel bad about that. I should play it, at least before I sell my Wii U, because I don't want my Wii U anymore. But yeah, it's Star Fox. Very, very, very fun. Okay, F-Zero. Brother, I don't know how to rank F-Zero. It's F-Zero. I've played very little of F-Zero. What I have played is incredibly fun. So, you know what? We'll put it in good next to all of these other games that I want to play more of. That I play a little bit of, liked, and want to play more of at some point. F-Zero is very fun as a racing game. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it there. It's just really fun, man. It's very fast. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Everybody knows already. There's no question about this. Can you guys guess where I'm gonna put the Silent Hill franchise? Wow, masterpiece. Who would have guessed? Okay, I feel like I do have to defend this a little bit because I am putting it above things like Devil May Cry and Dark Souls. This is partially personal preference, admittedly. But the thing is, Silent Hill and Devil May Cry are at least in similar positions where they have mostly, like, good mainline games with, like, maybe 1 or 2 exceptions. Because 4 is kind of the black sheep of the mainline games, and it's like, I kind of agree, because I still don't really like 4 that much, but it's like, at the very least, I can kind of appreciate the story and the tone now. I like the kind of tone of the game. But with Devil May Cry, as for the mainline games, it's like 2 and DMC Reboot that are the dark horses, and unlike 4, like, there's actually a very solid argument for 2 just being a bad game in general, so yeah, but they also both have pretty poorly received spin-offs, so there's that, except in Silent Hill's case, it's way worse because the spin-offs were kind of originally supposed to be mainline games, and then Konami realized that they were bad and was like, okay, well, we're just gonna brush that under the rug. I know people like to say, well, I don't know, play Homecoming and Downpour and form your own opinion, and I agree with that because I actually kind of like Downpour, not nearly as much as any of the mainline games, but it's like a serviceable game, I guess, so, like, definitely play them and form your own opinions, but also be aware that they're not nearly as good as any of the mainline games. Like, I do agree with people saying to not just blindly hate them and to play them yourself, or, like, at least watch them and form your own opinion, but, like, I don't agree with just trying to act like they're good just because they're, quote, over-hated. Like, look, I realize it's not their fault that they came from a game of, like, a game franchises of masterpieces, and they, like, have, like, really big shoes to fill. I get that. However, even if we rank them in a vacuum, they're only just mediocre most of the time. The spin-offs, I mean. Holy shit, I have a lot to say. Oh my god. My poor vocal cords. I think, my issue with them is that they were kind of doomed from the start. Like, Konami just handed the games off to, like, new, studios that weren't that experienced, and when the games inevitably didn't do well, the studio went under, and Konami was able to just, like, walk away without really suffering much consequence. It was kind of scummy. And of course we all remember the Pachi slots and God, Silent Hill Ascension. Like, no. However, the original Silent Hill is amazing, and in my opinion is maybe the granddaddy, the grandmommy of psychological horror. Silent Hill 2 was so ahead of its time that nowadays you could consider the story cliche, almost. Like, that's how ahead of its time it was. Like, it was so good it created a cliche. Think about that. Silent Hill 3 is so criminally underrated. It's not even my favorite. Like, it's like maybe my third favorite, ironically. My third favorite is 3. It is so beyond underrated. It is really good. I know it falls into that, like there's like 2 categories of Silent Hill games that both fall under people have never played this but use it for aesthetic. And on one end you have Silent Hill 2, which people use for stuff like what are they, like, I was talking about this earlier, like they use it for the new year new me, and then they just post James running through the like beginning area in either the remake or the original. Or you get like the same 3 like engagement farming accounts that are like, average male experience walking home at, like, if you say stuff like that and post like Silent Hill 2 gameplay, then that's how I know you have never played Silent Hill. That's how I know you don't even know what Silent Hill's about. Like, what, like, brother, how do you miss the point? How do you miss the point so bad? But no, like, yeah, because famously women do not experience the meteorological phenomenon of fog, by the way. That just doesn't happen. But yeah, then on the other end of it, you have the other side of have never played this game, but use it for engagement or for aesthetic, and Silent Hill 3 falls into that. But you also have games like Rule of Rose and Haunting Ground that fall into that, and it's sad because they're all really good games, but a lot of people just use them for, like, engagement, like, oh yeah, like, the, like, girls' night, and then this, and like, man, I don't like engagement farming accounts. Stop. I will say they never include Kuon. That's probably because they don't actually play the games, so they don't know too much about, the actual, like, I mean, sometimes they use Fatal Frame, at least, but, you know. Anyways, Silent Hill 3, criminally underrated. Silent Hill 4, I think it's overhated sometimes, but it's also not that great. I think it's simultaneously both overhated and underhated sometimes. It's weird. And then Silent Hill F. Silent Hill F is so good. It is so good. Anyone who says it's not a real Silent Hill game is just, like, mad that they didn't just make Silent Hill 2 Remake 2. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, we've already seen what happens when they just try to make games that are just the old games, and that just resulted in the series dying. So, I don't know what you want. I do know what you want, but you don't, so. F is just a really good game. Again, you have people saying shit like, oh, it's not a real Silent Hill game. Okay, then how come it's kind of the most well-received one? How come it sold more than most of the other ones? How come it's considered a mainline game by literally everyone? Like, I don't know, like, Look, I get it. If you're still mad about PT, I understand. That was a blow to everyone. However, I do sometimes think it's a little silly that people are attached to what was essentially a tech demo. Like, I get it. It was really good. PT was really good for what it was, but unfortunately what it was not a lot. Although, if you are still mourning PT, I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but Kojima is making, what was it? I forgot the name of it. The horror game he's making. What was it called? I forgot. I actually kind of want to play it. Whatever. He's making a horror game that looks like it's probably going to be pretty close to PT, so you have that. But anyway, Silent Hill, absolute masterpiece. I don't know if I've ever had a set of games affect me more than Silent Hill has with 2 and F. So, yeah. Again, there is a bit of bias here. I don't know if a lot of people would even put Silent Hill in Masterpiece at all. Let alone at the top of Masterpiece above things like Devil May Cry, Dark Souls, and Zelda. But I would, because I personally consider it better. So, yeah. Okay, so we have a few more until we get to my designated stopping point. Dino Crisis, another, survival horror. Dino Crisis is weird. I'm gonna put it in good because I don't know how to feel about Dino Crisis. I don't like survival horrors for the most part because they're like, a lot of them focus more on action, like Resident Evil, and I just don't really care that much about action-focused, survival horrors. I like it when the story and, like, the themes are the main focus. And then, like, if there's a lot of combat on top of that, fine. But I would prefer that the story be prioritized. And the thing with Dino Crisis is it started off originally as, like, a survival horror, like your traditional Resident Evil, but with dinosaurs. And then in the second game, it just went off the rails with, like, just insane action, and it was all the better for it, in my opinion, for the most part. It was just over-the-top action that was just dumb fun. Like, almost in a Devil May Cry sort of way, where it just embraces, it just embraces the absurdity. I think I'm gonna put it in, I think I'm gonna put it in good, but I'm putting it at the bottom of good, because I don't know. Duke Nukem. I haven't played Duke Nukem, and I haven't played Postal, and I don't want to play Postal. Shantae. I do like that one line from Duke Nukem, the, yeah, piss out your mouth. Shantae, similar situation to Darkstalkers, where actually, no, I didn't enjoy it as much as some of these games, so I'm just putting it in never played, because I haven't really played enough of it to want to put it anywhere higher. So, I guess we'll move on. Heretic, I don't know what this is. Pac-Man. Pac-Man's fun. I'll put it in good. It's Pac-Man. I don't know what to say about it. That's Pac-Man. I don't play a lot of it, but, you know, it's fun. Tetris. Same as Pac-Man. It's Tetris. Enough said. It's fun, even today. It holds up. People really like squares, apparently. Like, well, you got Tetris, you got Minecraft. Squares are just the thing to do, apparently. Is this Bomberman? It is not Bomberman, because this is Bomberman, so I don't know what that is, so I'm putting it up there. Bomberman is fun. I'm putting it above average, because with Contra and Metal Slug, because it falls into the same category as classic games that I've played a little bit of and enjoy, but don't, like, play enough of. It doesn't quite make it into this tier, because it feels more like these two to me, in terms of my relationship to it. Excite Bike. I have not played Excite Bike. Splinter Cell. I haven't played Splinter Cell. Ultimate Alliance. I haven't played that. Why are there so many Tom Clancy games? I don't play them. I don't play Wasteland. What is this? Is this... Hold on. Is that, hold on. What, guys, what the hell is that? I should know that. What is this? That's, is that not Soul Reaver? What the hell is this? Hold on. I should know what that is. What is wrong with me? That's not Legacy of Kain, is it? What is this? Why do I know what this is. Why am I struggling? Is this Fate? Guy, hold on. I don't know where to put this because I don't know what it is. I feel like I should know what it is. I don't want to move on. What is this? I know what this is. Why am I having... Okay, does anybody actually know what this is? Because I feel like I should know what this is, and I just don't. I want to say it's Legacy of Kain, but I don't think it is. Hold on. Let me just put it back for now. Let me look. That might be Legacy of Kain. I could be wrong. That's like my only guess. So if it's not that, then I'm just gonna put it in never played. Where's my... Oh, it's gonna be over here. Okay. Legacy of Kain. I don't think it is Legacy of Kain. Guys, is it not Legacy of Kain? Hold on. Legacy of Kain. I don't think it is. Okay. Nosgoth. Didn't that one not release? I don't think that one released. Yeah, Nosgoth didn't release. I don't know why it was showing me Nosgoth. I don't know what this is. I'm putting it in never played. Sorry, whatever you are. Perfect Dark. I haven't played Perfect Dark. Why is my mouse gone? Okay, there it is. One Piece, Pirate Warriors. I have not fucking played One Piece. Knights. I haven't played Knights. I know what Knights is at the very least. Jak and Daxter. I know what Jak and Daxter is. I haven't played it. I don't even know if it's something I'd like to play, but I do know what it is. Socom 6, 7, wow. Yeah, wow. World War I. I haven't played World War I. Jet Set Radio. I have not played Jet Set Radio, actually. It looks very cool, though. You know what? I'll put it up here because I do kind of want to play Jet Set Radio. Splatoon. I don't play a lot of Splatoon. It will go in good. Fear. Okay, so... Alright, so Fear. Here's the thing. I don't play a lot of Fear. However, I put Medal of Honor up here because I was like, oh, well, I know it was one of the originals. Fear is something I almost want to rank up here and put it in above average, even though I haven't personally played it, just because I know how influential it was. Even though I don't like shooters, it just, like, the AI in the game was really good. Like, the enemies were, like, a genuine threat, and they were just really fun. But I haven't played it, so we're just gonna rank it up here. But I do know Fear, so... I don't know as much about Crysis. Grand Blue Fantasy. I like Grand Blue Fantasy. It's not one of my favorite gachas, but I like it, so I'll put it in above average, even though I probably shouldn't, because it's a gacha game, and I feel terrible putting any gacha game anywhere above mid, but you know what? I actually played it, so whatever. I'll put it there. That's fine. That's fine. Overcooked. I have played a little bit of Overcooked. It's fun. I'll also put it in above average. It's just kind of a fun friend slop game, sort of. Dungeon Fighter. I don't know that much about Dungeon Fighter. Brothers in Arms. I don't know anything about Brothers in Arms. Neo. I'm gonna put Neo in above average at the bottom because I only played the first one and I didn't finish it. And I kind of want to play the second one because that's the one everyone says is good. And I can see why, because the first one I didn't quite like. I did find the actual combat interesting, which I think is mostly the thing people tend to bounce off of when playing Nioh, is that they go in expecting a Souls-like, and if you play it like a Souls-like, you're gonna have a rough time. It's kind of a Souls-like, but you have to engage with, like, all of the other systems in a way that basically makes it not a Souls-like. And, like, it's already difficult enough as a game, even when you are, like, playing it the way it's supposed to be played, but if you're playing it like a Souls-like, you're really gonna have a rough time, but I did like it, so it's just I didn't really, I didn't stick to it as much as I wanted to, so we'll just put it in above average for now, because I haven't played 2. Monster Rancher, haven't played it! Okay. Amnesia. How do I rank Amnesia? It's good. I don't like it that much, actually. I kind of don't want to put it above good, but, yeah. I'll put it in the middle of good right there. It is fine. Obviously, The Dark Descent is the big one. That's the one everyone talks about, and yeah, for good reason. It's pretty good. The Bunker is pretty nice. Machine for Pigs is weird. It's fine, it's just weird. I don't know, I feel like Machine for Pigs is like, it's, you either love it or hate it. I don't know, I'm fine putting it there, though. Top Gear. I actually have played a little bit of Top Gear. It's kind of fun. I'll put it in above average, but I'll put it at the top because I haven't played that much of it. But Top Gear is pretty fun. Horizon Chase. Nah, I haven't played it. Dead Space. I'm putting Dead Space in mid. It's fine as a game. It's just like, maybe if you're going in expecting a horror game, it's like all you're really gonna get are jump scares. It's primarily a shooter, I think. A survival shooter. But yeah, I feel bad putting it in mid, but I don't know where else to put it. And, like, the second game wasn't that good anyway, so mid, I guess. Rock Band, I'll put it next to Guitar Hero. It's, again, not my favorite, rhythm game, but it's fun. It's kind of just, Guitar Hero again. Parappa, speaking of rhythm games that aren't my favorite, I'll put Parappa below them, because Parappa's kind of funny. You know, you got the, alright, we're here, just sitting in the car. I want you to show me if you can get far. We got, and then, obviously, kick, punch, it's all in the mind. If you want to test, if you want to test me, I'm sure you'll find the things I'll teach ya, sure to beat ya, nevertheless, you'll get a lesson from teacher. You got a lot of classics coming from Parappa the Rapper. However, I don't care about it that much, so it's going below Rock Band and Guitar Hero. I don't know what Blood is. The Witcher, it's okay. I wish I liked it more, but I don't play it enough. I think I would rate it higher if I played more of it, so I'm putting it next to Elder Scrolls for now, and above average. It is a fun time, I guess. I've played a little bit of 2, I've mostly played 3. It's good. I am excited for 4. Let's see here. Bloons. Bloons is mid. It's alright. I'm not big on Flash games. It's a fun, time-wasty kind of, like, turn-off brain kind of game. But I don't really think I get that much from it, other than, like, oh, I'm just gonna play the brain rot, monkey pop balloons game. The one I played the most, weirdly enough, was actually the first one, all the way, like, back with, no, yeah, even I think that was back when even, like, it had sequels, I just mainly played the first one. Honestly, I think they peaked there. They really did peak there, in my opinion. Anyways, Dragon Age. Speaking of, that was a horrible segue. Speaking of, BioWare games I just haven't played and probably should. Dragon Age. It looks like, it's definitely something I would be into. However, I have never played it, and there's, like, a part of me that kind of doesn't want to, but it does look like something that I would at least be interested in. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll just put it there. I don't know where else to put it. It's Dragon Age. Okay, speaking of BioWare, but games that I have played, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 were good. However, we all know what the big Baldur's Gate name is, and that's 3. And I don't know, I kind of want to put it in Masterpiece. I'll put it at the bottom, but, like, I mean, shit, all 3 of the games are good. Like, I mean, obviously 3 is kind of, like, the big one, but, like, the first 2 in their, like, add-ons and their sequels and DLCs, like, they were very good. I do think, I don't know if I want to put it in Masterpiece, though. I don't know if I get as much from the Baldur's Gate. I'll put it in Masterpiece. It'll go at the bottom, but very, very good games. And I think they're worth playing, especially, like, go back and play the older ones if you're even slightly interested, because they are very good. They are definitely worth playing, the Baldur's Gate games. I know a lot of people don't talk about the older ones, but I do think they're worth playing. And obviously 3 is just, like, a titan in this landscape, because it's Baldur's Gate 3. That's the kind of name that, like, you say that's like the game equivalent of uttering, like, Sukuna's name or something. Like, bro, that is Baldur's Gate 3. That is John RPG right now. So yeah, I'll put it at the bottom of Masterpiece because I don't really get as much from it as I do from some of these other ones, but incredible games. Games with lots of weight to them. So, I think we're gonna stop for now. Fortunately, I think, Tier Maker saves your progress, so I'm gonna save this anyways, just in case, but, that way, like, I think if we come back, like, next Friday, this should all still be here, and I should just be able to start back with worms, apparently. Let's just see. Oh my god, we're not even halfway done. We're not even halfway done! Oh my god, oh. They're probably updating this, too. They're probably gonna have to add, like, Code Vein, because it's getting, like, a sequel. It's technically a franchise now. Oh my god. Okay, well, for now, we're gonna call it, because, oh my goodness gracious, that is so many games. I kind of want to keep going, but I've been, like, this isn't just, like, a gaming stream where there are gonna be times where I'm quiet. This is me talking the whole time, and my throat is mashed. But we have some good ones coming up. Five Nights at Freddy's, we've got, let's see, Clock Tower. I like Clock Tower. We got Undertale Deltarune. We got some good stuff coming up. I don't know, if I were to do this, like, we're doing it next Friday, and if I were to hazard a guess as to where I would want to make the next stopping point, we would probably go from Worms to, at the very least, When They Cry. But I could maybe make it to, well, there's a lot. The Fancy Pants Adventures, brother. Maybe Fate. Well, maybe Melty Blood. If we're doing Fate, we might as well do Melty Blood at that point. So, yeah, maybe. Well, what the hell? They just have, like, Fate, Melty Blood, whatever this is, and then Tsukihime. Like, bro thinks he's part of the team. Who are you? But yeah, we'll definitely continue this on Friday, but I was absolutely right in this maybe needing to be a 2-parter, but I was actually wrong, because this might end up needing to be a 3, or even a 4-parter. There's a lot of games here, and I underestimated how difficult it would be for me to just talk the whole time. Like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna need a drink after this. I should have brought one in here with me. That might have helped me last a little longer, but oh well. We've got some big names coming up, so, yeah, y'all can definitely hear it. My voice is oh, guys, okay, sorry. We need to, sorry. I'm about to start ranking games out of order. My bad. We need to stop here. Okay, so, for now, we'll save this, just because I, don't want to accidentally lose this, so, alright, no thanks, and that will be it for the stream. No close, we don't need that, and I'll send this here, just so I know. Let me move over to talking so it's not just a black void. There we go. I'm gonna move this into my tier list, and I'll just in case, franchise game franchises part 1 backup. Just in case, because there is a chance that it doesn't save, and just in case it doesn't, I want to be able to have, like, this. Now, what? Richard? Oh, no! Okay. Tier lists. There we go. Okay. Alright. That should be it. Honestly, I expected to at least go for 3 hours, but unfortunately, like, I feel like I could have gone a little longer if I brought a drink with me, but I didn't. And even if I didn't, like, I think I definitely underestimated how difficult it would be on my throat to be talking for, like, 2 to 3 hours straight with, like, no breaks. Because at least with games, it's like, there are periods where I can be silent, but if it's something like ranking a tier list, then I kind of have to be talking the whole time, so... I wish I could have gotten a little farther, though. We're gonna have to make this like a 2 or 3, even 4-parter, so it's gonna be a little, that one's gonna be a little, like, a little long. What's going on? We just finished ranking game franchises. Not finished, mind you, but we made some headway in it. Gonna have to do the rest of it, like, next Friday and then the Friday after that, because, oh my goodness, there's so many. And my throat is at its limit. My vocal cords, they can't handle much more. I mean, they can, but I don't want them to, because if I go any longer, then I'll actually lose my voice. I'm, like, at the point where, like, I can talk for a while longer, like, even at my normal volume, but if I do it for too much longer, then I'll probably lose my voice. How many times do you stream a week? It depends. This week, I'm streaming every day except tomorrow. Next week, I think I'm gonna try to stream, like, every day, because I'm experimenting with the schedule right now. But I think a safe bet is, like, 5 to 6 days a week. I need to get a drink. I think, like I said, tomorrow I'm not gonna be streaming. It's gonna be a break. Sunday is gonna be the Steam Library Tour, and that's probably when I'm gonna post the schedule, because I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to do for next week. But whatever ends up being scheduled next week, do know that Silent Hill F will be streamed on Monday, regardless. Because I really want to play Silent Hill F. I'm so excited to start Silent Hill F again. I love Silent Hill F. That is gonna be one of those things that's like, I have to take breaks between, but yeah. I'll post it when I'm done with it, which will probably be sometime between tomorrow and Sunday, but unfortunately, that's where we're gonna have to end, because, like I said, my throat's tired and I need to get a drink. So, yeah, I'll see everyone back here, like, Sunday, I guess, for Steam Library Tour, and if not, definitely for Silent Hill F on Monday. Goodbye for now. I'll see you Sunday, I guess, if you're here Sunday, so bye!